Top 10 rules to master written English. Rule number 1. Use proper punctuation. The use of the comma is very important as it indicates a separation of words, phrases, or ideas. Without proper punctuation, our writing can be misinterpreted or lose its meaning to whomever reads it. Take a look at this sentence, which reads, I love cooking my family and my pets. The sentence has no commas and seems to imply that the writer loves to cook his family and pets. We are quite sure that the writer meant he loves to cook and also loves his family and pets, but this was not interpreted this way because there was an absence of commas. A comma has to be placed after cooking to let readers know that cooking is one of the many things the writer enjoys besides his family and pets. Here's another example. A woman without her man is nothing. A second example. A woman without her man is nothing. The comma placed after woman in the first sentence indicates a pause when reading and another pause after the words without her man. This indicates that without a man, a woman has nothing or has no value. Whereas in the second sentence, the strategic placement of the comma indicates the opposite of the previous sentence. The position of the comma after without her conveys that a man lacks value without a woman. Rule number 2. Pay attention to your subject-verb agreement. Take a look at this example. She writes well. She writes well. The main rule states that a singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. She is a singular subject and should be paired with the singular verb writes. Rule number 3. Avoid repetition in your writing. This can be defined as the act of repeating something that was already said or written. It is grammatically incorrect to have the same idea more than once in a sentence. Take a look at these examples. The driver reversed back his car in the parking lot. The driver reversed his car in the parking lot. Reversed back, as seen in the first sentence, is incorrect. Rule number 4. Avoid run-on sentences. Run-on sentences can be defined as 2 or more independent clauses that are joined together without the use of a colon, semicolon, or conjunction to separate them. Example: it was Jim's turn to go camping. He was so excited that he did not sleep all night and was out the door before anyone in the house that weekend. Here's the correct version. It was Jim's turn to go camping that weekend. He was so excited that he did not sleep all night and was out the door before anyone in the house. Rule number 5. Know the difference between homophones and homographs. Homophones are words that sound the same but have different meanings or spelling. Homographs, however, have the same spelling but different meanings. Here's some examples of homophones: new, male, whole, not, here, peace, and weather. Homographs, on the other hand: quarter, bat, bar, letter, right, and ring. Rule number 6. Use synonyms. These are words that have nearly the same meaning and can be used accordingly throughout your writing. Synonyms can replace simple or dull words to boost your work and thereby convey your ideas much better. Example: instead of writing sad, use sorrowful, gloomy, or solemn. And instead of writing prove, use attest, demonstrate, or validate. Rule number 7. Pay attention to spelling. Incorrect spelling can cause confusion and also change the meaning of what you intended to say. When writing, ensure that you check the word thoroughly before publishing or sharing. Rule number 8. Writing style. This can be defined as the way an author decides to write a story. The style chosen more or less determines the mood and the type of piece written. One's favorite author, together with elements such as tone, structure, language, grammar, and descriptive words, influence writing styles heavily. Rule number 9. Have structure or cohesiveness. Writing should have a nice organized flow as opposed to being disjointed or lacking structure. Readers should be captivated and encouraged to follow the ideas given throughout the story or written piece. Rule number 10. Practice writing in the same tense. This gives readers a greater understanding of the time and events of a situation. It also helps to convey or evoke emotions from the audience, according to the writer's intentions. It's important to note that the various tenses have separate functions that can effectively communicate ideas to an audience. The same verbs can be used in different tenses to give a different meaning in a written piece. If this video brought value to you, like and subscribe to our channel for other great videos.